Hi, welcome back. This is Diana from DivineFractal.com, and this is Chapter 23, The Sasquatch Message to Humanity. In some ulterior periods of ages, the lower lords used and modified the DNA of the fish people in evil ways and in many detrimental experiments against spiritual evolution, creating various new hybrids. For these reasons, the many kinds of fish people today have several different levels of soul evolution. At the end of the liquid phase of creation, all interspecies relations still solely happened on the astral and the physical planes, the level of consciousness reaching only these dimensions of communication. The fish people, who never got trapped in material bodies, have continued their spiritual mission here. They have kept instructing the soul of species and evolving into ever-diversifying life forms and souls. After land mass and a large variety of different environments appeared, the fish people who had never ended their spiritual mission continued to make and take an infinity of distinctive shapes and forms. The more biodiversity evolved, the greater the variety of forms they could design and appear in grew. They are still doing their ancient work today, and are largely known to your people as the elementals. Few of your people have kept knowing of them or stayed involved in interspecies relation with them. The elementals are still here, open to communicate in soul telepathy with those of you who are ready. The liquid phase of creation, with its continual churning of the primordial milky sea of life-giving waters, served to diversify molecules, elements, and shapes, and to agglomerate particles in solid form. At that time, the Earth's translation around the sun was faster, while the rotation was much slower, somewhat like now, on the planet you call Venus. These conditions resulted in the accumulation of heavier, solid elements on Earth's side opposite to the sun, its velocity on the elliptic course being higher. The phase where the density kept thickening and material solidification occurred was the cold, dark side. The liquid side facing the sun remained warmer and more favorable to volatile chemical reactions. This was greatly influential on the fish people, some staying in astral dimensions, others incarnating. On the warm liquid side facing sun, they became elementals. On the dark, solid side, physical species. Biological incarnation was still easier on the warm liquid side, keeping it the reservoir of biodiversity. The dark cold side of unstable substance under seismic pressure was the abode of disincarnated souls. Since one side was almost unfit to biological life, souls had to spend long times before finding bodies. This polarity provided the souls with a clearer distinction between their souls and incarnated forms, but it slowed down the evolution rate of souls and of biodiversity, causing the first massive extinction. This polarity also caused the fish people to be split between elementals helping in the process of incarnations of souls in diversified biological forms, and a variety of genetics of hybrid species of fish people, generally amphibious, who interact most often in the 4D astral realms of disincarnated souls. So the original fish people who chose to stay on an astral plane to continue their spiritual mission have kept evolving into multiple forms and higher consciousness, while the ones who chose to incarnate in physical species have kept comparatively similar forms and have longed for the astral plane they left. They get often trapped between dimensions, slowing down both consciousness and genetic evolution. This shows that the souls who chose higher dimensional levels of existence for their evolution will easily remain faithful to their spiritual missions and develop universal consciousness faster, while the souls who chose denser planes for their evolution, like the physical 3D, will evolve through a much longer process of reincarnation through multiple biological bodies, whose forms evolve very slowly. Through physical limitations and pains, their souls keep longing for their higher levels of existence. This holds the teaching that your people can now learn from that first soul evolution experiment here. The liquid face of creation is inscribed in the soul of Mother Earth and the souls of all her children, who all incarnate in bodies made mostly of water, as water carries memories and life in its molecules. It was the longest phase of biological evolution on Earth, during which consciousness evolved slowly. This is the end of chapter 23. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons and come on back for chapter 24. And remember, you guys, be fearless, fill your heart with love, and create art. Love you guys.